Today I will be redoing line 75 in our, Leetcode 75, I guess. So the first question that we're going to do is Leetcode 1768, which is merge strings alternatively. So you are given two strings, which is word 1 and word 2. We have to merge the strings by adding letters in alternating order, starting with word 1. So if a string is longer than the other one, then we'll append the additional letters onto the end of the merge string. So the output that we are looking is to return the merge string. The input that we're giving is 2 words. So you have 3 different cases here. One of them is at the equal length, which will just return the alternating letters, which will be the result of merge string between word 1 and word 2 respectively. Then the other 2 cases is just when the lengths are unequal. So if word 2's length is greater than word 1, we'll just append the rest, which is not equal to the end of the length, at the end of the merged string, as well for word 1's case as well. So the way that we can resolve this is we need to have a variable in which we can store the merged string, which is just going to be, we have no requirements of whether we need to, if we're able to mutate word 1 or word 2 or not, but this is just the easiest solution. So we can have the result variable, which is just a string, and we can return that result. Now, something we have to take a look at is we need to take a look at the maximum length between word 1 and word 2, so that we know that we can just so that we know we know how long we can go further, if that makes sense. So what you're trying to do here essentially is we're going to have a for loop that iterates through an index, and that index will allow us to go through both word 1 and word 2 and seek the index and add that into our resulting string. So we take the maximum in this case so that we know how far we need to go essentially between word 1 and word 2. And then inside of the for loop, we'll just check if the current index is less than the length of the word, then we know we can add that in. And this will run in O of word 1's length and words 2 length, which we'll just call n and m. It'll be big O of n plus m. That's how long this algorithm will run, because we're just doing one iteration, one pass through both word 1 and word 2 length. So we'll just write that here. So we have the maximum length, which is equal to max of the length between word 1 and the length of word 2. Now we're going to iterate through the max length. Now if I is less than the length of word 1, we will just append word 1 at that index, and if I is less than the length of word 2, we'll just append that that I index. We'll append that from word 2, and that should be the solution. And this does again one pass across both word 1 and word 2 together using just one singular index, which is the one pointer solution to this problem.